Jesus wants us to be healed. He desires for us to experience healing and to live a life of wholeness and abundance. His response to the leper's plea in today's gospel, who told him, "If you wish, you can make me clean," reveals his compassionate nature and his willingness to bring restoration to anyone who seek it. Through this conversation between Jesus and the leper, we learn that it is indeed within the will of Jesus to bring about transformation and wellness in our lives. Therefore, we can take comfort in the knowledge that Jesus is not only capable, but He is very eager to bring about healing and restoration in our lives so that and allowing us to live our lives to the fullest. But how can we be healed? How can we experience healing according to the gospel story? First, for us to be healed, we need to draw nearer to Jesus and acknowledge His authority and power. The leper in today's gospel was healed because despite the social and religious norms forbidding him, prohibiting the lepers to approach other people, the leper in the gospel courageously approached Jesus and told him, "If you wish, you can make me clean." That here, he recognized Jesus' authority and power to bring about his healing. And this also prompts us to ask, what barriers, what obstacles prevent us from seeking the Lord? Let us emulate the leper in the gospel reading. For him, no law, no community regulation, no tradition stopped him or prevented him from approaching Jesus. This challenges us to consider any self-imposed limitations and boldly approach Jesus, knowing and believing that He has the power and authority to bring about transformation and healing in our lives. And so, first, for us to be healed, we need to draw nearer to Jesus and recognize His authority and power. Second, for us to be healed, we must embrace the command of Jesus. When Jesus instructed the leper in today's gospel to present himself to the priest and offer the gift prescribed by Moses as proof of his healing, as proof of his cleansing, it signified an important message that goes beyond physical healing. Similarly, in our pursuit of wholeness, genuine healing requires obedience to the instruction of Jesus. However, some of us only seek superficial healing. We long for quick remedies, quick fix, just like those people who approach Jesus and ask for quick remedies, ask for his touch. That we also want to be healed, we long for, but we want that quick and easy way, like taking pills, applying ointment, powder, or injection, but often neglect the deeper changes essential for true well-being. We are like patients reliant to medication while resisting necessary lifestyle adjustment. We want to be healed, but we don't want to change our eating habits, sleep patterns, excessive drinking, or smoking. To truly get better, we need to listen to what Jesus taught and deal with the main reasons for our illness. If we follow what he said, we can start a big change in our whole health. Like the leper did what Jesus told him to do, we also need to make real changes, knowing that getting better involves our body, spirit, and feelings. By following Jesus' advice, we can make a big change that will last a long time, going beyond just quick solutions to embrace a deeper and a longer lasting transformation. Thus, brothers and sisters, can we fulfill what Jesus asked so that we may be healed? Sometimes we want to be healed, but we don't want anything to change in our way of life. We want to be forgiven, but we don't want to turn away from our favorite sinful activities. We are very eager to talk, investigate, and discuss the evils and ailments of society and how they can be addressed. How can we allocate resources to people equitably? How to help those struggling with addiction? How to feed children without parents? How to care for elderly abandoned by their families? How to defend victims of violence? How to provide decent homes for the homeless? But still, despite all those discussion, debates, investigations, nothing happens because nothing goes deeper than the skin. We want to be healed, but we are not ready for change. We are not ready to obey Jesus. Thus, today's gospel reminds us that if we want to be healed, first and foremost, we must draw closer to Jesus, recognize His authority and power. And second, we must obey Him. We must embrace His command.